Hello, I forgot about my English already. How are you, Nicole?
Hola.
Hola, ¿qué hace? Hola, ¿qué hace? Uh,
Aloha.
yes, I put it on the English category, so this is officially in English, but for the Spanish speaking people, para la gente que habla español, I don't know, you can ask questions, puedes preguntar en español. I'm going to put it on the title too, that this is in Spanish too. Español sí. Vale. Okay, so we are here and we are going to discuss this movie who had these terrible reviews, but some people like it, like us, no?
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah. My name is Nicole Hallel, and I live in Hawaii. And I've been a huge Matrix fan since it ever came out when I was like 15. So I'm really excited to be here. Hola and aloha, everyone.
Good. So, well, we saw the movie together, yes. And
Yes, we did.
I don't know. I like it, the Matrix. I know a lot of people didn't like it because the comparison with the other ones. In fact,
Mm-hmm.
I have here the first one,
Ah,
which we can say because this review is with spoilers, yes, like
mhm.
the new Matrix Resurrections, how you say Resurrections, how you say
Resurrection.
Resurrections. I'm Spanish. Matrix Resurrections. Yes, it you could say is out out to the first Matrix, or how you say how
Yeah.
you.
See, I would say it is an ode or homage to the first Matrix and also to the entire trilogy. And it has little pieces of each movie inside this one, and it shows you. I personally really enjoyed the way it started. I was just really excited. Personally, that was my experience that I I was watching Trinity, but I knew it wasn't Trinity, and I knew that they were reenacting the first scene of Matrix 1, and I had the same excitement of, "Ooh, she's going to kick everybody's butt soon." And I was like, yeah, I remember the cops and the hotel area and the street, what it looked like. And I was like, oh, interesting. I wonder where they're going to go with this. So
Yes.
I enjoyed the different elements that were mimicked, and it wasn't off putting to me in any kind of way, being a ginormous Matrix fan that I am. So I do have that wonderful bias. And I enjoyed watching it with someone who enjoyed watching the Matrix movies previously. But when I went to watch this movie as a fan, I wasn't necessarily thinking of comparing it to all of them, but I was coming at it from the angle of watching it as a new movie. I've never seen it before, and I'm excited to see Keanu Reeves, Carrie Ann Moss. I was looking for Lawrence Fishburne, didn't see him. I was a little bit sad about that and didn't understand why, until I read a little more about that. But I found out he wasn't invited back to this movie, which I thought was an interesting choice. Um, so Yeah, I really did. I guess I have a bias, but at the same time, I wasn't expecting anything in particular. I was open.
Yes.
So I was just like, okay, let's see a new Matrix movie. It could be anything, right? Because in my mind, it's like you're unlocking your mind in the Matrix, so you never know what's gonna happen. So I was like, this can be fascinating.
Yes. Yes, I think the people who didn't like it was because they were comparing to the other ones and expecting something.
Right.
They were expecting something. So
So, yeah, it's like when you expect something in particular to occur or you don't like change, um, I think it's better to not have expectations, especially with a fourth movie, because they already did a trilogy. So, I mean, it's like, who knows what was gonna happen? I didn't. I was like, where are they gonna go with this? This
yes,
should be fascinating. Like, let's just see and, be open to the infinite possibilities, right?
yes. For example, well, this is a review with spoilers, so no problem. Spoilers, 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 spoiler alert. So see the movie first if you didn't saw it. But I think from the time we are now, already a lot of people saw it already.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have.
Yes, the fans already saw it, so no problem, I think. And well, I can understand people. Maybe they say it's a parody. Do you know that comment? Some people say this is a parody. Like, oh,
Yeah.
there is too much humor, but well, I don't know. For me, as the trilogy was already made, the story was made, so why not having a different one? If this was have more humor, it's different. So I don't know. I like it. I cannot explain why I like it. Maybe because I was a fan already, or because the feeling of being in the matrix again. That's what I like it more. Again, I can be in the matrix again. So that's why I like it. I said I would like it no matter what they do, and some people were, oh, how you like it, whatever. No, it's like you have to be more demanding. No, you have to be more demanding. Like they do city movies, but yes, it's like that. But I don't know. I don't usually. It depends on the situation, but I don't want to be too demanding. I remember you saying to me I was so demanding. Remember that? I remember once. So, so yeah. Sometimes it's better to not be so demanding, depending on the situation. But anyways, mm,
So I actually, I tried to be a part of the Matrix 4 movie. Sergio knows because he knows. So I went and I applied to be an extra. Me and not just me, but like several members of my family were supporting me in this. And they were telling me about it. So I just happened to be in San Francisco and they were shooting a part of it. And we missed out. So we didn't get selected. So we went anyways to an area of Chinatown where they were shooting him eating the noodles and filming that day. And we just took pictures outside. And but just the thought and excitement of, oh my gosh, you know, I might have a chance to be in a Matrix movie. I was like, oh, that could be so exciting. I would have been very, very, very happy. Unfortunately, I did not, you know, get to be an extra, but that could have been really fun. So something that is interesting, a lot of my friends have been commenting about Sergio. I know we've talked about it. Is In the beginning of the movie, they talk about Warner Brothers and how they were going to make the movie anyway. And then that makes me, for when people talk about the parody and then they mention that, I feel like they could be linked, because it's like Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss, they're making fun of the movie within the movie, and it's actually really funny. It made me laugh like a lot. I was like, I was like, he just said that, okay. He's making fun of himself, and he realized it's like, you know, there's definitely some funny savior religious moments and um, freeing your mind moments in the movie. But if I was Keanu Reeves, like Sergio, if you were Keanu Reeves or Carrie Ann Moss, and Warner Brothers is like, we're gonna do this movie with you or without you. So what do you choose? Do you want to take the red pill or the blue pill?
Yes. Well, th-
What would you do?
maybe that's
If
why I like the movie, because I would do it myself, because
right?
who is going to do it better than me?
Who is gonna replace?
Big ego here. No, but it's true. If it's your creation, you understand it better, than I think that other people. It's true. So if they are going to do it without me, I will do it even if I didn't have plans, or even if I said before, hey, no more Matrix movies. Okay, they are going to do it, so I'm going to do it. So for me, that's why they did this type of movie. Like, okay, understand, it's like you can feel it on the movie. I think that's what happened, like, okay, they are going to do it without us, so then now we do this movie.
And
So
then they get to make more choices of how it's done. Because it's kind of like it became such a part of them, you know, part of their identity. I feel like doing the film. And then yeah, exactly like you're saying, like oh, I might as well do it. It's gonna be fun, and then it would be kind of weird, you know,
yes, and for
if
example,
someone
yes,
else played your character.
yes, and for example, something not everybody knows, because I was speaking to people already, is there is only one director of the Wachowskis. It only participate one director, not the
Right.
not the two. So that's something. So you cannot expect the same, because it's a different situation.
Right. So Lana and Lily Wachowski, they went different ways. One went to go do this other series production in TV, and then the other continued with The Matrix 4.
Well, I think
And
I think the two were involved in the other projects, as far as I know.
yeah, they worked on the other projects together, like for the trilogy.
No, I
And then,
mean I mean in the TV series. I'm not sure, but I think the TV
oh, in the
series.
TV series.
What happened, as far as I know, is one of the directors didn't want to join the project because the parents died. Do you know that? The parents died, that's why in the final credits you have a message. I'm not going to say, doesn't matter. Spoilers, no spoilers, and I don't spoil that. There is a message related to that. Then one of the sisters didn't want to join the project, but the other yes, because she said this was her way to deal with the death of the parents. Yes,
Mm,
that's why, to me, I don't know if making spoilers. I don't like making spoilers. That's why I'm not going to say. It doesn't matter, even if it's a spoilers alert. There is something in the movie, yes, or I say it. I say
you
it.
can say it because
Yes,
we already told everyone, right? That don't
this is
watch it
yes.
if you haven't seen the movie.
Okay, so when
Stop, go and
when
watch
yes,
it.
when Neo and Trinity resurrection, yes, yes,
When Neo and Trinity, you
resurrection.
mean when they reunite?
No, because they were died in the other movies, I think, or almost.
Yeah, so they were near death,
Yes.
and then the machines are like saying that they brought them back to life and rebuilt and restructured their bodies.
Yes, and then now with this new rebirth, the resurrections, to me that's a way to deal with the death of the parents. It's like if the
Hmm.
director resurrects the parents because this is a couple, they are both like their parents, yes.
That's really interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the other director didn't wanted to join the project because he remembers everything when the parents were alive because they did the other Matrix with the parents alive. Yes, so and I remember I said that to a person and this person was, oh, like, this is terrible, like how you do this, but I don't think it's terrible. I think it's a good way to deal with a death. It doesn't mean that they are going to resurrect their parents, but it's like something,
Like
like
therapy, just
therapy, ritual.
art
Yes,
is therapy. So you
yes,
can express your feelings
yes,
through art and get them out.
yes. So I think it's a very good idea. So maybe some people don't know that, like the idea of resurrection, Neo, and Trinity. It comes from this, like understand how to deal with the death of the parents. So I think it's a good idea. And some people didn't like it, of course, because now I understand something. When a person decides that they don't like the movie, they are not going to like anything in the movie. It's true, I noticed that. And on the contrary, the people who like the movie tend to like everything in the movie, yes? So that's interesting to know, and we are not trying to convince anyone. Yes, it's just a review.
No, I
We,
will love it no matter what anyone
yes,
thinks.
I noticed
I can't
that
stop loving it.
even because I don't know if say this. It doesn't matter. I'm going to say Inelia. Maybe some people don't know Inelia, but Inelia, I don't know, is my teacher, something like that. Inelia Benz. I'm going to tell
Yeah, you
because
should say her full name so people
in
can
in
reference.
in Eliabeth, because she did a podcast, is available on the internet. In Eliabeth said, "Oh, the movie is terrible," and well, it doesn't matter what she says. I can understand her point of view, but I understand my point of view too. So like, yes, I was listening to other people, and I can understand. It's for example another movie. Do you saw the movie Wild Wild West
Wild Wild West.
with
Yeah, I seen it.
with Will
It
Smith?
wasn't memorable to me though. Like,
I don't remember. I think I watched it, but a lot of
wow.
people hated it. Like, "Eh, this is the worst movie ever," something like. But for
Yeah.
some reason, I have curiosity to watch it again. And I think it's that type of movies I can enjoy. I know, but of
Are
course,
you are you gonna talk about Will Smith? How
yes,
uh
yes. That's why. Now because this is not prepared. We didn't prepare this, but she knows telepathy. Yes, I said this as an introduction to Will Smith because no, but it's true what I said about the Wild Wild West is something I want to see with you. You want, and we watch Wild Wild West, and then you know, it's like we can do a review of Wild Wild West. Because very yes, very. I love cinema actually. You too, I think. Yes.
yeah, we
Yes,
definitely are
we
lovers of
we love
cinema.
cinema. It's fascinating. I want to do a movie before I die. Yes,
Caligula.
so I'm not going dying, Nicole.
With your favorite Pedro Almodovar or on your own?
Well, I didn't thought about that, but Pedro, if you are listening this, you can join my movie. Eh, yes, well, I don't know if he will turn the movie into something of him. Anyways,
I
you know,
think he would say the other way around. Samuel, you
yes.
can join my movie.
No, but I do it on purpose
Yeah.
because yes, I do. I said on purpose. No, you can join my movies. My movie. Maybe we start to fight. No, this is not like that. No. No, because this also happens with creativity. Like you see, not everybody thinks the same. You see,
Right.
so even if
Yeah.
you
That's
think
the
it's
beauty.
a genius idea, oh, this is a genius idea, they say no, no, that's terrible. You know, so uh,
Yeah, like I thought Lana Wachowski, it was a beautifully elegant idea that we loved the concept of him being in a video,
yes,
like in the Matrix, being a video game artist and creator, and that he created the Matrix video game. I thought it was just so seamless, so
yes.
elegant.
For
I love
example,
it.
sorry for only for that detail I buy the movie. Sorry for the other people. Only for that, I like the movie. It's true. And when I saw him in the computers like this, with the computers,
That won your heart. It won your heart.
yes, it's like okay, you can tell whatever you have me already, That's why, and I don't know, I like it a lot. Also, the image when he was taking the blue pills, like he had to take a lot of blue pills to remain asleep,
Yeah,
So that
that was
detail
intense.
is very good, and it remove no it remove no in Spanish is remover it moves something inside of you.
Yeah, I felt emotions of
Yeah,
just like, oh no, he's so depressed. He's trapped in this illusion, this terrible, boring life. Like
yeah,
on a they say on the treadmill.
yeah,
It's like not really living. They're
yeah.
like, no, Keanu, no, Neo, wake up, remember who you are.
Yes, well, you can think if once you are awake, if you can return to sleep. Do you think that is possible?
Yeah, I do. I do.
You experience that?
Yes,
You experience
yes, I
that?
do. Yeah. I feel like I have definitely experienced that in my life, where I've come to bright, full experiences of ecstatic bliss, joy, enlightenment, um, fullness, and then s- like doldrum later on, years later, like doldrum, and then coming back to remembering, oh my gosh, I can create my reality. What am I doing? Don't just go with the flow of the matrix, of the system of the world. I definitely identify with that concept.
Yes. Inelia said something interesting to me. Like she said, in the previous Matrix, they were all the time in the Matrix. Do you think that is that way?
I think that's a really good thing to contemplate. So, like, for anybody listening, like, what do you think? Do you think that they ever left the matrix? So he's saying, his spiritual mentor Emilia Glenn, she made the comment that they never left the matrix. Even when they were in Zion, they were still in the matrix, is what she said. And when I heard that in her audio podcast, I was like, oh, 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 it's deep. Oh, they never left the
Yes,
matrix,
then,
really.
yeah.
Oh, oh. They were in Zion, but still they were in the Matrix. I
Yes.
was really thinking about it, and my mind was like stuck on it. I was like envisioning the earth all busted up, with the sky scorched and all the overrun by AI intelligence, and then this little like cavern cave of Zion. I was like, huh, that's fascinating. Because personally, I see the Earth as like I mean, as an illusion and a matrix itself. So I
Yes.
can identify with that.
Yes, because you see in this new movie, they are in the Matrix again. You see, so you can have the idea that they never left the Matrix. Actually, yes. It's possible, yes.
Yeah. How do they know they were out of the Matrix when they were in Zion? Like,
Yes.
because they were in their another physical bodysuit, and how did they know for sure that physical bodysuit was free?
Yes. So because if you remember in this new movie, there is a new matrix, no? They are in this new matrix, and they think it's real, and then you know it's another new matrix,
It just
and
keeps going.
well, now I didn't plan to get deep into this, but why not? I don't know if say we are awake persons. Why not? We are awake persons. There is
Sometimes.
sometimes no sometimes firewall sometimes firewall no, because this is an exercise. I remember well, it doesn't matter, this is our podcast, so now we are showing our true selves, yes, because
Yeah.
in the past it's like
They're
no.
not hiding.
Yes, in the past it's like no,
They have
you cannot talk.
spiritual
Yes,
beliefs.
you cannot talk
They
about this, but now it's different.
what they are.
We are in the new paradigm. We have to say it, and that's it. What I was saying, I forgot. Um,
You were talking about we were talking about the Matrix and the illusion and how it's connected to the illusion of Earth and
I forgot.
you're
I forgot. Is I forgot. This is a glitch in the matrix. A glitch in the matrix.
you were like, we're awakened, and then you're
Ah,
like,
yes, the exercise. There is this exercise I remember in Elia said years ago. Like, okay, you pretend you are an awake being. Yes. Okay, I'm awake now. I'm enlightened. Whatever concept you want to tell, I'm awake. Yes. And then see what comes up. Maybe it comes like, hey, it's not possible. I need more work or blah blah blah. That's the programs.
yeah, for sure,
So,
definitely.
so that's why I said we are awake beings. We are awake beings. Welcome to our world. And yes, and mm, do you think what? Do you think Keanu Reeves or Neo was sexy in this movie?
I I always think Keanu Reeves is sexy, so that's like gonna be a yes.
Yes.
I
Um,
don't know what it is, but like I just think he's cool. He seems humble, down to earth,
yeah.
and kind of different. I'm attracted to nerds, so
Eh, I'm very nerdy actually. You see my glasses?
you need to be like, yeah, more philosophical to get my attention. Like, if you're super hot looking in a very stereotypical way, I'll probably just walk past you, never talk to you. That doesn't mean you're not handsome.
Yes.
You
Who,
can be a handsome nerd who's
who,
very hot.
who are you talking about? Me. You're talking to me. You're talking to me. I forgot. You see, that's my mind going into oblivion. You are saying I'm sexy? I forgot. This is a serious interview. Behave. A ver. No, well, I remember a guy wanted to see this. He said, Nico, yes, he's called Nico. Nico, si me oyes, esta es la entrevista. He told, oh, when you talk about her, oh, like I want to see that. So as this will be recorded, I didn't say to him when this was happening because this happened suddenly from yesterday. Yes, it was
Yeah.
not planned. So, but I will send to him maybe the interview and what I was talking about. You said like you can be sexy and nerdy at the same time. You said that.
It's correct.
Yes,
That's correct.
that's my plan. That's my plan. That's my plan.
It's working.
It's working. It's working.
It's
Working.
working.
Working
You're
place.
working it on me.
That's why I'm doing liver cleanse to
There you
be
go.
more sexy.
Yeah, cleansing is sexy, eating healthy is sexy.
For
Intelligence is sexy.
for example, what I like it about the new Matrix is they have like the new apartments, like he is in these fancy departments, in the
Oh,
standard.
in the skyscraper buildings that are very modern.
Yes, and in the studio when they were in the studios with the video game and etc. So to me, it's related with the Second Life. Yes, with the Second Life program, like you can have mansions and etc. there. So it's like the Matrix, like oh, he had these fancy places, yes, and I like it for that reason. And I remember I said to this girl, to this little girl, because maybe she missed it, I don't know. I said to her when he's eating the noodles, yes, the noodles,
Mhm.
like, hey, look, this is the restaurant, yes.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
noticed that was the restaurant or not?
Yeah, it's the restaurant.
But
Because I recognize the red awning that's across the street because I walked the entire Chinatown at night in the cold winter looking for it until I finally found it.
but do you notice before I said that that was the restaurant or not? That's the question.
It was so fast. It was
Yeah.
like
Yes.
such a fast, very, like a couple second
Yes.
clip
In brief. Yes.
that I was so happy I was watching it with Sergio because he was like, "Oh my God, that's it." And I was like, "Oh."
No, no, I said, look, he's eating the noodle. Like I knew it was that, or I thought it was that, and she
Yeah,
confirmed it.
you were right.
And yes, and something in Elia and yes, we watch it together on the internet because I watch it on the cinema and then we watch it on the platform, the streaming.
Yeah.
We do publicity, on the streaming place they show the movie, people know, yes.
Yeah,
we
we watched it on HBO Max together.
Yes, HBO Max, we need money from you because we are making publicity, you know. If you sell more subscriptions to HBO Max, we want the 21% on that subscription. Yes, that's how it works. Yes, it's how it works.
They have Wonder Woman. Now they have Harry Potter, The
Oh,
Matrix, and Lord of the Rings. It's like they have everything. So yeah, we could make money making a commercial for them.
yes, doesn't matter. Yes, no, it's true. Like because something I can say publicly, I'm doing this exercise of the idea come from Inelia, but other people say this too. Like do 5 things in the day that you love to do.
Oh, yeah, that's a good exercise.
So I just wake up doing something I love. This thing, yes, with a person I love. Nichole, I don't say the second names because protect the innocent. It's true. And so I'm doing something I love for starting my day. And well, the liver cleanse I love too. Well, you can say it's two at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And then something I don't know. It can vary, but if I can, I want to see a movie a day. Do you think that's Do you think that's too much? That's too much. It's not much. A movie a day because there is so many movies.
They're like, muy te amo película. Is
Yes,
that correct?
yes. Well,
Muy, 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 muy película.
yes. It's one movie a day. So that I will do the music if I can. Yesterday I recorded the set here. I can do more things. And the five, well, playing video games, for example, play a video game, yes. So you see, I have my 5 things.
That's your current top five.
this my schedule. This is my schedule for for the day. My schedule, So no, because it's true. It's true. I'm going to say it doesn't matter. It's like in the Matrix, yes. You remember Neo in the first one, in the original Matrix. Uh, he was. If you compare when he was working in his office, yes,
Mhm. Yeah.
and compare with this new version in the new Matrix, where he is a video game programmer, yes,
Mhm.
he have a better reality, no? I think in the first office he was more understand what I'm saying.
He had a less fancy
Yes,
office, and it was a tiny cubicle,
yes,
and it was a craft job,
yes.
and
And he have the people around him bossing him, and here he was like the leader, he have his own office. Yes, he have more people behind him, superiors, boss, but he is better, understand? So he have a better reality, yes. So what?
yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. Like we can choose to have a job you don't like. I have to say yes. I have to say it. Not
you
talk,
gotta say what you
not
gotta say.
talking about anyone. This is
Oh
general.
yeah, no one specific.
No, no, it's true. It's true. It's
But it
general.
is a large majority of people, still in the world who have jobs they don't like.
Yes.
So
So this is in general public. It's not about you, because you see, you think it's about you. Like Inelia said, the movie is about Larry. The other in the podcast, the Matrix is about Larry. Yes, the Matrix is about Nicole. Everything is about Nicole. Yeah. So what I was talking about, like, anyways, it's not personal. Even if you think it's about you, it is not. So yes, like we have a choice. Like instead of doing things we don't like, imagine we and Inelia said something very interesting. Like yes, maybe when you start, you don't get money from that. Yes, like maybe it's not your work, but it doesn't matter because it starts to change you. Understand? To change you, to change your vibration, and to change your reality, like in the Matrix.
right. Yeah, I noticed that like joy and creativity and passion, that's very strong for attracting things to you. Like you're gonna attract people, love, money. You're gonna it's a very strong emotion to use to manifest things into your life that you want. And it's just like when you're joyful and you're happy and dancing, people are more attracted to your energy. They want to socialize, they want to dance with you or sing with you and share in that joy. So when you're sharing your passion, I think it's very natural for people that have the similar frequency as you, that they're going to be attracted to that and want to support it. And believing in that, it's amazing.
Yes, that's something I'm going to show. Doesn't matter. Ah, no, it's not here because I had the billete. I had the how you say billete in English. The coin. This the billete, the money,
Money,
the bill. No, the bill is bill. Billete, the dollar. The
dollar bills,
it's a
so
it's a bill.
like
A bill. I had a bill, but it's it's there. It doesn't matter. I'm doing that money exercise. Yes, because it's very good too. Well, I recommend that exercise. In any event, it's a free exercise. The money exercise is on her website. Very easy to find. If someone is interested, they will find. I think, and I recommend it because if not, I'm going to say it doesn't matter with the scarcity programs. Even if you have money, and you don't use it. You know what I mean?
You could not use it, or
Yes.
you could use it all, and it's
Yes.
like always gone. But you keep
Yes.
getting it, but it keeps disappearing,
It's true because it's true that
like
I,
Johnny Depp. You know,
yes, Johnny Depp. What
he
happened?
was just buying and buying all this stuff, and he just keeps getting rid of all of his money. His billions of dollars just keep disappearing.
You mean Johnny Depp went into bankrupt or what? Or I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, he definitely he did he bought so many things he couldn't stop buying things
Hmm.
that he had almost no money at one point. I don't know how he's doing now. This was years ago, so hopefully he's doing better. I wish him the best.
Yes. I was to make a joke, but I don't. I don't. Uh, no, I no. I was to say no. I don't. No, it's a joke. No, I don't. I don't know him. I don't know him. I don't know.
I do want to say something about the Matrix.
It's a joke, Johnny Depp. I don't know you. It's a joke. Um, no.
Well,
Yes,
I
I.
don't know him personally, though, but
There is a very good movie from Johnny Depp. It's called. Um, I forgot. It's called. The movie I said to you, remember? Eternal, no. The.
don't remember.
But
Don't
I'm
remember.
going to look for it.
I don't remember. But I do want to talk about the oneness thing
Yes.
with Trinity. Like, so, in the previous movies it was very religious with the mother father figure, like kind of similar to Jesus Mary, or just male female religious figures. And Neo was always the one. He was doing the flying and doing most of the saving and the concept of the savior. And then in this Resurrections movie, Trinity has to do the awakening, because before he was doing the awakening because he was so asleep in Matrix 1, and she was believing in him, and then he has to believe in her. So she wakes up and she's like, God, get off of me. What are you talking about? She knocks her husband out. And she's like, my name isn't Tiffany. My name is Trinity. And has her moment. And then she's doing the flying and he's not able to fly. And she's the hero. And I thought it was a nice moment of like divine feminine power shining. Um, but not just in a binary way, because it was saying they needed each other together, that they worked as a team, as a unit, and they complemented each other. So my like on every level, that they were able to embrace their oneness with whatever, God, source, individually, and then expand as a couple. I thought that was beautiful.
Yeah, some people hated that part, there is always the haters. Yes, there is always. Some people went, hey, this is the feminazi movement, you have to go with the feminazi, But I don't know. I think it's good, no? Like, yes.
I almost cried like when they came together and their light touched and they had this light bomb, this field. I just thought it was so epically beautiful. I was like, yeah.
Yes, I think it's good because we always had this image like you can do it alone, like you are alone, understand? But in this movie, they show like no, like you don't do it alone, you do it together.
Right. You do it together and you do it as a team. and you support each other. Like,
Yes, and pay the bills. Pay the bills. Pay the bills.
you pay a bill, I pay a bill. We pay the bills
Pay the
together.
bills. Pay the
It
bills.
all gets done.
I'm going to say it. I remember I said I'm going to say it. I said this here. Yes, about you. Like she said me that pay the bills, and people
I told Stereo.
and people were laughing,
gotta,
and so
you gotta get trabajo, pay the
yeah,
bills,
she
and you know,
is she is the guilty one. She is the one who said. So trabajo, yes, but
fiesta all day in Spain.
siesta. I remember I had this idea of making videos already, and she told me, you told me, hey, what? Because you were having we were having conversation, and you told me why you don't put it on YouTube, remember, or something like that. And I was hesitating, but then well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to say it here. We split after like the split. Yes, we split, and then but then I did it. I started to do it. Yes, and finally she's here again in
We
the.
actually split up and we went into lower forms of consciousness.
You are including me. You are including me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am. I am. Our
Yes.
frequency was lower.
Well, yes. Well, I'm going to say it. Why not? This is my
Now
problem.
our frequency is higher.
It,
And that's why I believe we became attracted to each other again.
Yes, I think I'm going to say it publicly. It doesn't matter. Similarly, I was in the victim aggressor role. It doesn't matter if you are a victim or aggressor. It's the same game. Or
I was in the same thing too.
and then it's something I was not really aware, like how you exit that cycle. Yes, but then I went very deep with Inelia. Yes, with Inelia herself and the teaching and etc. And I thought, oh, this is very good, because all my life I had that sense, like in the Matrix, that's why it's related. Like you feel something like, hey, what is this, like Neo in the movie, like I think I remember something. This is real, or I lived this already. Like Trinity, like I think we know each other, we know each other. And you have this feeling, but you cannot know, no. And then somebody appears, like the Oracle, yes, the Oracle in the first
Yeah.
movies, and it reminds you,
Yeah.
and then the
Yeah.
Oracle says, no, you already made the choice. Remember that you already made the choice. Like when he the
Off the building the
no the
first time.
in the apartment of the Oracle in the first movie, when he found the jarron.
Oh, the spoon when he bent the spoon.
No, the this, like he have a like this a jarron, and he break.
Oh, he dropped the vase.
Yes,
The vase.
when he breaks that in the with the cookies. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah. I reenacted that scene.
Uh-huh. Yes. Then she
Me
said,
and my best friend reenacted that scene, and she was the Oracle, and I was Neo knocking over the vase.
yes. Then yes. Then she said something like, well, yes. She's a fan. I'm not. She is the fan.
I'll send it to you. It's so fun.
No, she is the fan of the Matrix. I am not. You know. Uh,
Are both.
yes. Well, in fact, there is some firewalls I'm still working on. I'm going to say it publicly. Then I do it. The Spider-Man clothes are coming, like the new movie Homecoming are coming. It's true, and the other thing for me is to be dressed like Neo. Yes,
Yeah,
so
that would
I
be awesome.
I have that too in the I don't know. It's coming too, and
In the works. I support you.
yeah, so that's why I cannot die. Listen, universe, I cannot die yet because I have to put the Spider-Man clothes and the Neo clothes too.
You still have so much work to do.
Yes, so I cannot die. This is not for helping anybody or that mumbo jumbo. I'm not interested on that at all. I just want my Neo clothes and my Spider-Man clothes, And this is not to save humanity like Neo, A ver, what I was talking about. For example, they were having milk and cookies too, when she said, have this cookie, That is where I come the idea from, you see.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Neo is having cookies with the Oracle.
I hope that each and every person gets to meet somebody in real life that's like the Oracle. I really do. I sincerely if you want that.
If you want
I
that, good point.
I
Good point.
met someone who was truly like the Oracle. Almost down to the T. Like she smoked cigarettes and she was baking in the kitchen and talking to you and telling you visions of your future, and mostly she just had that warmth of that goddessly mother love in her that exuded out, but this deep, penetrable wisdom that was incredible and life changing. She would just say a couple of words and it would change her life. And it was amazing.
And I forgot something. Sorry, I was listening. There is something I can add to the list. You have to eat pizza. I don't know if every day, but pizza is added to the list.
That's number 6 for
Yes,
you.
you can. Yes,
So
I can have
you're
more. Doesn't matter.
choosing your now this is five choosing five things that make you happy and doing
Yes,
it
eat,
every day.
eating pizza,
List.
and yes, you can have more things, and then it depends on how you feel. You do it one or another. The
Yeah, you
pizza.
might not want to eat the pizza every day. You
No, but you
might
have the
want
list. The pizza.
it's an option.
Sorry. The what?
It's an option.
Yes, and the spaghetti too. Do you like spaghetti?
It's not my favorite, but I do like spaghetti.
Spaghetti carbonara. You know that?
Like
Carbonara is the one with the nata. In Spanish is nata. The white spaghettis with, that white spaghettis carbonara Italian.
I think I know what you mean. I think I do. I'm getting a picture. It's like meatballs or something and spaghetti. Where are you
Is
going with that?
Yes, is called carbonara. Is an Italian pasta dish from Rome made with eggs, hard cheese, cured pork, and black pepper. Yes, it have pure, but I will remove that. It's true. Is the yes? You don't see it. Is the
I
maybe
don't.
you can look for it.
Yeah, it's okay.
It doesn't
It,
matter. So spaghetti carbonara and salads, for example, I like salads, and I don't know. You can have a lot of things. So with that, if you do that every day, it changes your vibration, and also it changes what you attract. And you see, I don't know.
oh, there was something happening.
Yeah,
What was that?
this is the, this is you see. I said changing your vibration and something happened.
What
That is the stream loots. This is on stream loots. Is people can buy cofre. In Spanish is cofre, the like a box, and
was
then they do something. Like for example, say hello, and then I say hello, yes, or I don't know. There is things that you can do, and depends on the one they buy. I have to do it. That's the thing, you know. For the
Oh, so
yes,
they could buy like a Spider-Man thing and then you have to wear
yes. For
it.
example, I can do a car like that. Like okay, a car like the Spider-Man. Like wear the Spider-Man clothes. Then they buy that, and I have to do it. That's the problem. If they buy, I have to do it. You know. So watch out on what you put there. You know.
I see. I
No,
see.
I thought I'm going to explain it. It was an exercise for me too, you know, like to, you know, like expanding your, you know what I'm talking about or not, like because I used to be that very humble guy, naive guy, and
Well, what exercise are you referring to?
tímido, like how you say tímido, shy person, yes. Then with this type of
Shy.
exercise, you
Shy.
expand yourself. You understand, like for example, previously maybe I didn't did this video with you live, you know.
Right.
So that's an expansion, yes. So
That is an expansion.
yeah, so with that it's like okay, I don't know, sing a song. Maybe they can buy sing a song. Oh, wow, that's different for me. I was singing here and people really love it. It's true. So it's true. So that's the expansion is people can say, oh, you people have to pay for that. It's true, not much. It's very little money. But I had the idea not for the money, but more for my expansion. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm going to do something I never did before. You know. So
Right.
if people pay for that, I don't have excuse. Then I have to do it. You understand? It's like a co-creation. Like understand?
Yeah.
That's why
I do.
yes, that's why I said the Spider-Man close because if I say it, then I will do it. I know it's taking time, but it's coming. Don't be desperate. It's coming.
I
Like
believe in you. I
it's
believe
coming.
in you.
Thank you. And well, she's the one who bought me the Xbox. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know yet. No, I don't know because people were telling me about this. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But then they asked me, "Hey, who is that?" And I talked about you. And then a guy told me they know I was doing the Xbox program the other day, and I was like pretending I put a sorteo, a contest about the Xbox, no,
Now
and
I will be famous
then
for that.
I said, hey, I said an ex-girlfriend. I can say I have an ex-girlfriend. Like I don't know. She said she bought me something, and I said maybe X is the Xbox. I don't know. And then someone said, oh, what a girlfriend, you know, like what a like you understand, like wow, she's very good, you know. So so I just tell to you she didn't knew. Maybe it's not the Xbox and it's a what can be
What
a
I said.
it can be a movie for example, you don't know. And I didn't receive the secret Santa yet, you know, not from you, from the hotel place, remember? I don't know if
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe nobody sent me anything or maybe it's coming, I don't know. The other movie I recommend we have to watch it if you want is Transcendence with Johnny Depp. Transcendence.
Oh, that's what you were trying to remember.
Yes, Transcendence.
Transcendence. Oh, okay.
So I did the review already. Here is the recorded.
So, do you want to make a conclusion to our video now?
Yes,
Like, wrap it up?
yes, I was in the making telepathy, no problem. Because you are tired or what?
Um, yes. Yes.
Yes.
So in Hawaii, it's very late. It's almost 3
Oh,
a.m.
it's true. I forgot. Uh, so no, because I didn't wanted to spoil the whole movie, and we are arriving to an hour. It's like usually what I do in the interviews, like an hour or something.
That's pretty good.
So you see, you had the intuition, or maybe you were seeing the clock. I don't know, like an
I
hour.
would say like intuition,
Yes,
uh, the feeling of it, just going with the flow.
yes. I didn't wanted to spoil the whole movie, even if it's a spoilers. So I like it the movie. You like it the movie?
I liked the movie despite what most people did that I know did not like the movie. However, some of the people who were haters, they watched it a second time and they liked it a little bit more. Um, so I thought that was interesting, and so I'm starting to be able to sway some of the haters to my side.
Well, I don't think you can do that. They don't change. They don't change. Eh,
You have little faith.
no, you
Well,
you don't need to do that. They have the choice,
I,
the blue pill or the red pill. That's the thing. Remember. Understand? It's like that. We can say this like a conclusion. I would stay 4 hours more, but this can be a conclusion. Like we have a choice in the movie, like Neo. You choose the blue pill or you choose the red pill, and the Oracle have to respect the choice, not trying to convince Neo.
true, true. I shouldn't try to convince others to
No.
love it as much as
That's
I
it.
do.
If they
Just
choose,
allow them to have their opinion and make
yes.
their decision.
If they hated the movie and they choose the blue pill, let them having the blue pill. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
And if we choose it, I'm going to say the red pill. It doesn't matter that we are better. We are not. It's just another choice. Yes.
Right. It's just another perspective.
Yes.
We just see things totally different, like just in a different way.
Yes. Do you like this ending to the thing?
Yes. Muy bueno, muy bueno.
Okay. You can follow Nicole Hallier Myers. I said on her social media or not. How you feel about? do you
I don't
want? Do you
I don't
want?
wasn't prepared to think about it.
Do
I
you
never thought of
do you want people to follow you on Instagram or not, or how you feel it?
um I mean it's a possibility, I guess.
Well, if you want, you
I'll
can
see you on the other side.
you can say your Instagram if you want or not, or I put it in the title after as you wish.
I don't even know what it is, so I'll tell you later.
Okay, so
Okay.
espérate,
Hasta luego
we do
and aloha.
we do a right. Do you know what is a right?
I
Um,
don't know what you're saying. So I don't know.
aloha, mahalo, aloha, mahalo.
Aloha and mahalo
Yes,
from Hawaii
yes. So we are going to
and
do
Spain.
a ride. A ride is we go to the huge amount of people who are seeing this. We go with that people into the other channel. Understand?
No, I don't understand.
Doesn't
But
matter.
kind of makes
Later I explain. Like
okay.
I'm choosing a channel for going there, and that's it. A ver. Okay, this guy. Okay, this is a different channel. I never went. Why not? So you like it? The interview? We are live yet?
Are we not? Are we
No,
done?
no, we are live. Yes, we.
Oh,
Yes. Espérate. Okay. We go to the den. No, but I ask it if you like it. I think she like it. We go to the den.
I had fun. I had fun, of course.
Okay.